President Biden says Congress has reached a deal to raise the debt ceiling.
It would avoid a potentially catastrophic default after the Treasury Secretary announced Friday that she would push back the deadline to June 5th. NBC's Bree Jackson is in Washington.
After weeks of slow progress, a breakthrough on debt ceiling negotiations. The White House and Republicans reached a bipartisan deal over the weekend.
The agreement prevents the worst possible crisis, a default.
The agreement extends the government's current debt limit for 2 years in exchange for spending cuts. There are no changes to Medicaid, but there will be work requirements for certain people on food stamp programs, a major sticking point during talks.
It's not 100% what everybody wants, but when you look, the country is going to be stronger. This is going to be transformational.
This compromise protects the key investments made over the last 2 years in our infrastructure space, our historic climate investments, but neither side gets everything that they want.
Members from both parties are praising the last-minute deal to avoid a government default.
Overwhelmingly, Republicans in this conference are going to support the deal. How could they not? It is a fantastic deal.
But other Republicans and some progressives raise concerns.
You know, I'm not a big fan of in principle or frameworks. That's always, a problem if you can't see the exact legislative text.
President Biden says the budget deal is good news for Americans.
I strongly urge both chambers to pass that agreement.
Lawmakers must act fast, but will have a little more breathing room. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said that the default deadline is extended to June 5th. And the House is expected to vote on the debt ceiling bill on Wednesday. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Speaker McCarthy has a tricky line to walk because of the agreement he made to get to his position as Speaker. All it takes is one representative to call a vote to oust him.